Dexy, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yo, people, what you telling me? Back again with another watch, well, not even a watch along, another footy talk, blood. I was gonna say, look at Lewis, blood, with his fucking belt still, bro. I'm fucking, brother. I'm so
World
angry,
champions,
brother. I'm so angry
they
today,
won 134 up the Chelsea.
Brother, I'm so angry today, fam.
Bro, I don't blame you. I did the whole watch along for your match, and fucking hell, bruv. Down to 10 men, and all you guys had, all your idea was just cross, 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 cross. And there weren't even no fucking Sesko there to cross the ball to.
To be fair,
Like,
Zirkzee's header, yeah, that Pickford saved, bro. That was a world-class save, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. That save was ridiculous, bro. Like, incredible save.
It was, but it was like, it was too few and far between in terms of the opportunities that you were making off it.
Yeah.
But it was all that you were forcing yourself to do because you kept sticking to your back five all game. And like, no real, like, there's no plan B. There was no nothing. It was just, let's get the ball, let's try and go wide.
Plan A, brother. Man's talking about plan Bs. Is there a plan A? What's the plan A, bro? This manager is an absolute disgrace, bro. If you saw this guy's quotes talking about, the brother openly said,
what did he say post about?
Brother, forget the post-match. Before the game, he openly said, yeah, that statistically we are one of the worst teams in build-up. So he just decided we're just going to hoof it, you know. Bro, we did not pay this guy. We didn't pay 10 million to bring this guy from Sporting, yeah, to not coach build-up, to just kick the ball long because, oh, fuck it, we can't build up, bro. Like, that Liverpool win was a fluke. It was a fluke,
from
bro.
5 minutes.
It was a fluke.
From 5 minutes in, right? That I was saying that on my watch along. I was like, yo, these man's build up stinks. It's just let's pass it between the centre backs. Let's go out wide. There's no one in the midfield, so you're gonna try and switch it to the other side of the wing, and then you're gonna try and put a cross in. You're not gonna get anything from it. If you lose the ball in wide areas, there's a chance you could get done on the counter because there's no one in the midfield. That was just shit. I never really understood what your game plan was, and especially going down to 10 men. I thought you guys at least have a little bit more of a stranglehold on them, but your link-up play wasn't good. First half, I barely saw you create anything in spite of it, and then you got done by Dewsbury Hall, just a random banger out of nowhere, and you had no response. It was pathetic. It was awful. I already know why you're Amorim out. I didn't need a game to show it to me, but that game showed me nothing's changed. I don't even think I needed that really because, like, look, you've had a good couple games and everything, but that's only compared to what you've done last season. And last season, you finished 15th. There should be no comparisons to that. That was a pathetic performance. By the way, am I lagging?
No, you're okay now. It was only at the beginning, bro. It's fine now.
Yeah, the laptop was bugging. That's why I was a little bit late myself. But yeah, like Amorim didn't change nothing up. I'm still seeing 3 defenders on at the end of the game. I'm still seeing a back 5 at the end of the game.
Everton didn't have a single touch in our box in the second half, broski. Like, they were not a threat, bro. I would have had more respect for him if he took one of the centre backs and put them up front. I swear down, if he told Lenny Euro, yo, you're playing striker for the last 20 minutes, I would have had way more respect. Yeah, toss the ball in the box. Lenny Euro, I believe he's like 6'4" or something. If you got Lenny Euro and Zirkzee, 2'6'4" players in the box, and we were tossing it into the box, I would have had more respect for that, even though that's haram, blood. I would have had way more respect for that than getting the ball out wide and tossing it into Zirkzee, bro, for 30 minutes, bro. For 30 flipping minutes, bro. Then he has the cheek to say, I'm afraid of returning to the feeling of last season, bro. I'm afraid your time is up at this football club, bro. Get the hell out of my club, bro. He's a disgrace, bro. 12 wins in 12 months, Lewis.
What?
12 wins in 12 months in the Premier League. If I'm lying, I'm flipping frying, blood. That's what he's done. 12 wins in 12 months, and he still has a job, bro. I swear down, bro. Jim, Omar Barada, bro, bun the car park, bro. Meet me in the fucking boxing gym, bro. That's where man need to meet me, bro, because them man need to be written off, blood. They need to be written off. Like, what are we doing?
As I hear it, this league's garbage, and you're sitting there with one of the worst managers in the league. I'd be like, what's the point? You got a good opportunity to get into the top 4, like a genuine opportunity. 1 game a week. That is incredible rest in what is probably the most jam-packed Premier League season in history. And you got this one system merchant. I'd be fuming too. I get it, man. I'd be fuming as well. Because that game should have been a walk in the park, especially down to 10 men. I mean, I know Chelsea fan talking and everything, but it should have been a walk in the park for you guys. But you didn't change nothing up.
Bro, it's disgusting, bro. And the thing is, yeah, guys, I told you what substitutions he was going to make before he made them. Did I not tell you? Did I not tell you? I told you, man, yeah. I told you, man, at halftime, the change he was going to make, and he made that change. I said, Ahmad's going to go to wing back. I told you. And then I told you, yeah, that Dallow's going to come on for Dorgu. I told you, bro. All the subs, I fucking told you the subs he was going to make. This guy's so predictable. If I can tell you what subs he's going to make, imagine David Moyes and the man who have an analysis team. Imagine how people that actually have an analysis team, yeah. Imagine how easy it is to set up against Man United, because I can tell you his subs before he makes them. So imagine if you're actually planning to beat this Man United team. Piece of piss, bro. you know what I'm saying? I'm planning for the substitutions before the game. And Dalot came on, and what did he add to the game? Nothing. But the funny thing is, yeah, everyone's got all this energy for Dorgu. Dalot's been at the club for nearly a decade, bro, and he offers nothing, bro. Like, Dorgu is not good enough to be starting for Man United week in, week out, yeah, but you can't have the energy you have for Dorgu, yeah, and you're just letting Dalot off scot-free all the time, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Dalot's mid-20s, isn't he?
Bro, but mid-20, bro, he's closer to 30, bro.
Oh, brother. Yeah, you see, exactly that. Exactly that.
Brother, he's closer to 30. And the wickedest thing, yeah, the wickedest thing about all of this, yeah, is that yesterday, man, we're trying to scapegoat Zirkzee, yeah. That's the best centre-forward performance we've had at this club in the Premier League this season. Name one better than that. Because Cunha in the 9 has been diabolical all season, and Sesko in the 9 has been diabolical all season.
That is
Zirkzee
dark.
in the 9 yesterday's performance was better than any performance we've seen from a striker this season at Man United, bro. Factually, bro. He had more touches than them, man. And he had more shots on target than them, man. And he created more chances than them, man.
Fuck.
What's that? And he was
rusty
off it.
as hell.
And
Like, I
he was
watched him,
off
and
it
the
as well.
first thing I thought was like, is this his first game this season?
It was.
Yep, looked
It
like
was.
it because the touch was all over the place. But
But there
he's
you
still
go.
doing all of that's crazy.
And he grew into
That's
the game.
crazy.
Do you know what I'm saying? Even the manager said he played well. That's how bad it is. For Ruben to actually say he played well, you know he played well. Because the manager literally said, oh, yeah, he played well, but everyone else was shit, pretty much. That's what the manager said. Do you know what I'm saying? And you can only do so much in this system as a number 9 because you get absolutely no service. He was dropping into the pocket and trying to connect with his teammates, and he made us look decent, bro. He made us look decent in build-up. The reality is Mbeumo wasn't at the races, bro. But guess what? Mbeumo is not a number 10, bro. I don't know who needs to hear it, bro. I told you, man, in my match reaction, the goalkeeper's the only player playing in his correct position, bro. Lenny Euro is not a back free centre-back. The Lit's not a back free centre-back. Luke Shaw's can play back free centre-back, but his best position has been left back in a 4. Do you know what I mean? Mazraoui's not a wing-back. Dallow's not a wing-back. Dorgu's not a wing-back. Casemiro, yeah, is not a 2 midfielder anyway. Bruno's not a central midfielder. Like, bro, what are we doing here? Like, Zirkzee, yeah, can play false 9. That's his position, yeah. But really and truly, he has not played in such a narrow system like that. And Mbeumo's not a 10. Do you know what I'm saying? And fucking Ahmad, yeah, left 10, bro. Ahmad left 10, bro. Are you taking a piss? When Ahmad's played most of his games as a touchline winger for Manchester United, bro. Like, all these men are out of position, bro. All of them. And then you want these men to put in good performances, and all these men, yeah, are playing in unfamiliar positions. It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. This is why you can't blame these players, yeah, for the performance, bro, because they're all in unfamiliar positions, bro, and then they're doing it with low confidence because they're not winning games.
For me, it was also just that, as well as the fact that your game plan was one-dimensional. I fucking hear it. Like, I'm surprised Amorim's still employed, because now you're looking at a year with him being in charge. And if you're looking at this, nobody is fitting this style of play. So where's the development after a year? What's developed is that you've had less fixtures, which means you have more rest. That's it. But it's United. Like, I swear you guys after one of the international breaks said you were going to give Amorim 3 years. One of your directors said that.
What's his name said that? Ratcliffe, but he has to say that. Do you know what I'm saying? This guy has to get sacked this season. Do you know what I mean? You see this run of games.
Years, though. That's the thing. You could say, like, yeah, you back him. I still have faith in him. Vote of confidence. You ain't got
but I think I think that's in theory, innit?
Maybe.
That's in theory. Maybe. He ain't getting 3 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? He ain't getting 3 years. I'll be real. Because if he gets 3 years, we'll get relegated. We'll get relegated before that, because the honest truth is, yeah, the players will down tools on this manager, bro. They absolutely will. You know what I mean? You see it at football clubs all the time, yeah? The players are one more bad result from throwing this guy under the bus, bro. And I'm here for it.
But I don't know what would change. Like, you man finished 15th last season.
Bro, if we start to show similar trajectory to last season, they'll be forced to pull the trigger, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because it's one of them things where European football is very realistic this season based on the complexion of the league right now. Liverpool look diabolical. Spurs look diabolical again. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that top four, like that race is on with 1 game a week, bro. And we actually looked at Man United's next 5 fixtures, yeah. And factually, in terms of league positions, yeah, and points accumulated so far, we had the easiest run in the 5, and we lost already, bro. And now we got Palace away next.
With a manager that bad, like even with like top 4 and 1 game a week and all that, you could still be inconsistent enough to throw yourself out of that. Just off having a bad enough manager. Like, bro, speaking from experience, innit? So you might gotta pull that trigger at some point.
Yeah.
Because like you got a great like if you had a proper manager, we're not talking about you might get top 4. It's like, no, United's are already in this race.
Yeah, facts.
But the more inconsistencies you show, the further you fall away from it. Now, I do give you, it just takes 1 run of form, but like, look, Amorim can't buy one of those. This was his run of form, and it was 2 draws and a defeat on top of it. If that's your run of form, that's not good. So I don't know, man, because like, your squad's good enough. Don't get it twisted, but your manager,
especially with 1 game
bread
a week.
and butter. That's the difference maker.
Especially with this 1 game a week, bro. Do you know what I mean? This 1 game a week, yeah. People need to make sure that that context remains, bro. That 1 game a week changes absolutely everything, you know.
That's why I was moving so disrespectful in the pot cheer. I was like, we have 1 fucking game a week. And I want to talk to me about patience and all of this shit. They can't even win 2-3 games in a row. Fuck off. I'm not hearing none of this shit. I get it. Absolutely get it, because you're not and you don't want another opportunity to have 1 game a week. If you're doing that 2 seasons in a row, like that's a big drop. That's an even bigger drop off.
100%.
So decisions got to be made, but I don't know if that decision is going to get made.
Yeah, some joke too. Hey, big up the chat, people. Make sure we hit this these 500 likes. See, what are you making of this Real Madrid stuff? Obviously, we're going to talk about the Chelsea-Barcelona rivalry, because the Chelsea-Barcelona rivalry has been around for a long time, bro. Similar to the Arsenal-Bayern Munich rivalry. Do you know what I mean? They're probably your biggest.
Less one-sided.
Yeah, exactly. Less one-sided, but it's probably the biggest rivalry between English and Spanish clubs. I can't think of a bigger rivalry than Chelsea-Barcelona. That Didier Drogba clip here will go around forever. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, we got 2 referees to retire off that 1 fixture.
Yeah, I think that's one of the most iconic clips, like in Champions League history, that Didier Drogba absolute crash out. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but
I hate watching it. Even the SCN goal, it's a banger, but I hate watching it because I just know what came next. I can't be asked for it.
Yeah, facts. Now, City Real Madrid's not bigger than Chelsea Barcelona. It's not, bro. I can't lie. City Real Madrid don't have the history. The Chelsea Barcelona thing was crazy. Like,
same with Madrid and Liverpool. That's not the same either.
It's not the same, bro. The Chelsea Barcelona thing, bro, that nearly went to the streets, blood. That rivalry, blood. I'm telling you, man lost their jobs and them things there off the back of that rivalry. That shit was dark. Do you know what I mean? But Real Madrid, that's what I mean. I'm there talking about Man United should sack their manager, and then you've got Real Madrid top of the league, and they're thinking about sacking their manager. Like, loads of leaks coming out. I believe that these things are real, yeah? Forget the sources. The reason why I believe these are real is because there's too much detail, yeah, for it not to be real. Like, I believe that players are starting to leak things to the press, and it's very, you know what it is? Like, this is the reason why I think Amorim can't survive. Xavi Alonso, yeah, is too young. He's too inexperienced, yeah, and he doesn't have the authority of a Zidane, yeah, to even command the respect of these Galacticos, bro. Because even though they're not real Galacticos, a lot of these man, yeah, like in this era, they're big names, innit? Like, even though, like, come on, bro. Like, you look at Vinicius and you're like, bruh, he's Vinicius. But in this era of football, he's seen as a Galactico, innit? Like, he's pissed off too many people in a short amount of time, yeah, and he hasn't done enough in the game. And the thing is, Real Madrid has been run, yeah, pretty much on man management since, I'd say Zidane's a man manager, Carlo's a man manager, Jose to a certain degree is a man manager as well. Do you know what I'm saying? And then to go from managers like that to a manager that wants to micromanage and everything is mad tactical and all that. I just think that it's too big a change in it, and Real Madrid are not ready for managers like that. I don't think Real Madrid will ever be a team, yeah, that is built for managers like that, because they recruit individuals. They don't recruit for a system. And when you do that, you need a manager that's going to adapt to the players and not the other way around, innit? So they were never going to like Xabi Alonso. That's why I gave him 18 months when he signed the contract. I started the timer. He might not even make the season.
I'm surprised they weren't like more aware of that, or like not even more aware. Just like, if you're getting rid of a manager that's done what Ancelotti's done and built the legacy of what he's done, there is going to be some sort of transition coming out of that, regardless of who you bring in. And I just don't get how it's got to this point. I don't get it. It don't make sense to me. The only thing that like makes a hint of sense is like, it seems like it's becoming a Vinny or Xabi Alonso thing, and they've got to pick which side that they want to stick with. Do you want to keep Vinny? Do you want to keep Xabi Alonso? Maybe it seems like it's leaning more towards Vinny, just because like Vinny's been there longer, he's contributed to more. That's the only thing that makes sense, because bar that, they're what, top of the league? Still competing in the champs?
Though. It's not comfortable because they have been dropping points in games that they should be winning, in it. Like, they're not winning in the style that's convincing enough for a lot of Real Madrid fans. And you know that they don't have patience at all when it comes to players or managers or anything.
I swear Ancelotti was playing the same way, whereas like it's not convincing, but they're getting through.
But he was keeping the players happy. I think that's the difference. Do you know what I'm saying?
Then it's probably something to do with Vinny or other key players that he's pissing off.
Yeah, he had the dressing room under control. They're saying quite a few senior players are not happy with the manager, and also they're probably not happy with their role at the club. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're Trent, for instance, yeah, like, are you happy? Like, are you happy potentially playing right wing back in a back five? Like, you didn't sign to do that. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't know if he signed to be behind Carvajal in the first place. But there's just loads of things about that Real Madrid squad. And there was leaks coming out that since Bellingham came back from injury, that it's kind of thrown off the balance of the team a little bit. And certain players are less happy with how they're being utilized and so on and so forth, bro. I just think there's too much smoke for there not to be fire somewhere, in it. Even though there's loads of different sources putting these things out. The Vinny thing is not alleged, because we've seen Vinny losing his mind on camera, bruv. So we know that he's not happy.
Yeah. I get that one at least. But everything bar like keeping players unhappy is all just stuff that we've heard last season. I did look at the table, and they're actually like 4 points off fourth. So I kind of get that a bit more. It's like still in the balance. One or two bad results, and suddenly, yeah, you look like you're having a hideous season. So maybe there's a lot more context attached to it, but it just seems too early for any sort of those decisions to be made anyway. I get it, because like Madrid is the elite of the elites. Like, the context is always going to be important. The way that you win games is always going to be important. And you're going to want to keep your best players happy too. I get it. Because when we're talking standards, Real Madrid is on a level higher to like all of us. They think on a different wavelength. But you're still top of the league, and it's his first season managing the club. Like, it's just a bit too soon for me. I get it, but I don't get it. But it's Real Madrid, so like they're gonna be like that.
No, I hear it. And then obviously you've been seeing links with Liverpool now. You know them, man. There've been links with Liverpool. Like, it looks like Arne Slot's getting sacked sooner rather than later, innit? And
that all depends on the results, I think. Like, I think
I can't see the results getting better.
It don't make sense to me though.
What,
like, I mean, like, how this Liverpool team is dropping points to this level. The only thing that makes sense to me is like, these guys, like, the results have all gone to their head. And I was saying this to Sam yesterday, because I'll hear all of this about the way Slot's setting up the team. And like, I definitely don't think he's innocent. He's caused a lot of problems this season. But I look at this Liverpool team, and it's the same questions I've had of Chelsea, where it's like, can you take a punch to the face without shitting yourself? I don't think this Liverpool team can. I think the chat can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think every time Liverpool have lost a game this season, they've conceded first. I don't think they've ever taken the lead and lost. They always concede first and they don't know how to react. And it was the same on Saturday. They were good for the first 30 minutes. And then Liverpool went 1-0 down, shat themselves. Conceded a second, it got disallowed. They go into halftime. I don't know what Slot said to them. I don't know whether it worked. I don't know whether it didn't, because McAllister gave away the ball stupidly and they conceded immediately after. Game done. That's Liverpool. These lot went from mentality monsters to mentality midgets. They don't know how to handle the pressure anymore. And that has to be brought up as well as Slot. Because I can't hear that it's just sack Slot and everything's going to be okay. Because like these players look checked out. Like Van Dijk's looking like garbage. Konate could be sacked tomorrow. He's not looking better than Tosin right now. McAllister is dead ass their worst player. Gravenberch is looking shook of tackles. Salah's one-dimensional. Gakpo's one-dimensional. It's individuals as well. It can't just be slot. And I'm also not hearing it from the same Liverpool fans that said we were spoiled brats whenever we wanted a manager out. Back your gaffer. Because there's a lot more than just him being the problem.
I hear that. You know what I'm saying? But I think the players have down tools with the manager, though. I think that's the most logical explanation, because when you look at last season, I said it last season, Liverpool were the best of a bad bunch. I think the way everyone else performed there enabled Liverpool to walk the league, and a lot of people looked at the points on the board and assumed Liverpool were better than they were. But I said it. I said they're one of the worst teams I've seen win the Premier League. I said that's a forgettable Liverpool side, bro. Like, nobody's going to remember the Liverpool side that won the league, bro. Like, they didn't do nothing there. They were just stinking the place out. Do you know what I'm saying? Getting their goal and just keeping the ball and running down the clock. They were boring, innit? They were actually shit. And I said it last season as well. And people said, oh, I'm being salty because it's Liverpool. But lo and behold, they're doing the same thing this season and getting smoked, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, literally, the momentum from the Jurgen Klopp era just propelled them to the title last season. And now when you look at these guys, they almost look like they're looking at the manager for some guidance and some inspiration, and he can't provide it, bro.
I hear that, but I'm also not seeing a lot of leadership on the pitch either. It's like it feels like a bit 15-16-ish, like Chelsea. Where it's like the players had their like one final push to a title and then just fell off. Like 15-16 Ivanovic, fucking John Terry in 15-16 and Gary Cahill and all of that. Certain players, they have like one final push left in them. And when they get it, you don't really see the same player after that.
Yeah. And
that's why, like, Liverpool, like, yeah, you did so well offensively in the window, but you ignored everything defensively. Like I was saying yesterday as well, if I had the window Liverpool had, I still would have asked why I haven't got a centre-back.
And the midfield as well, bro.
Signings, yeah, like, how have you not, like, balanced your squad with the amount of money that you put in that one window? Because you went for experienced names. I didn't. I go for the youth players that I try and build them up into the system I want them to play in. You're bringing in experienced players. So I don't get it. I don't get it. It just seemed very scattergun the way they had the window. It was like, just because Liverpool ain't been here before. They haven't spent money like that before.
Yeah, but Liverpool were moving like the money was burning a hole in their pocket. You know them ones when broke people get their first bit of money, bro, and you know what I mean? And they just head straight to Hatton Garden, bro. That's exactly what Liverpool did, bro. They went straight to Hatton and they're like, I want a chain, I want a watch, I want this, I want that, bro. And it's like, brother, have you paid your rent? Like, them man just moving crazy.
They spent like Chelsea, and now they don't like that they're talking about managers like Chelsea. Hold that.
But when you spend that much money, the expectation has to be there, broski. You know what I'm saying? Because the more money you spend, the more pressure that you attract by default.
But my thing is that I just don't like how, like, they're only looking at Slot. No, you got to look at your players as well. So it's not Mo Salah's fault. It is. Brother had 4 dribbles out of 15 completed. Yeah, he made like 1 or 2 nice chances, but he is light work for every left back right now. Cucurella literally like was contributing to both goals against Liverpool because the tactic was Salah ain't gonna defend, and he ain't good enough going forward anymore. I'ma just bomb forward. Fuck it.
But if you know Salah's not gonna defend, yeah, then you need to play a system to accommodate that, bro. I'll be honest, because you can't have a Salah and an Isak. Do you know what I'm saying? And an Ekatike and a Wirtz, bro. Especially if you're gonna have a Wirtz in the midfield, like it's all weird, bro. I can't lie. Like with Mo Salah, if you know he's not gonna defend, yeah, you kind of need to evolve his game. You either need to play with like a false nine that's gonna drop into the pocket to allow Salah to stay up the pitch and go hang, or you need to try a thing where you're playing him centrally, maybe. So you can kind of bypass him and he doesn't have to get back and defend. Like having him out on that wing, yeah, just chilling, bro, is crazy work. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it makes no sense.
But they bought so many central, man. It's like look, there's no real space for him around those areas. So again, just comes down to the way that they've looked at the window, and then like you don't even solidify the back. You go and get Frimpong, who's more of a runner, if anything, and like he's not even physical like that. So that whole right side could just get run through. Connor Bradley ain't good enough. So it's like, well, yeah, your window was like, it was flashy. It was flashy, but that was it.
Yeah, there was no substance. Like, even when you're saying Connor Bradley's not good enough, yeah. The thing is, when you look at Ryan Gravenberch as well, yeah, he is not a number 6, bro. Yes, he done a job last season as number 6, but as soon as the season's over, you have to look to bring in a proper one. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? It's just like, broski, like your car, you get a flat tire, you put your spare wheel on, bro. The spare wheel's on the whip, yeah, for as little time as possible, bro. You're not supposed to drive a certain distance with the spare wheel. The spare wheel's supposed to get you to the fucking garage, then you get your tire fixed. Them man still want to drive around with the spare wheel, yeah, the next season, bro. He's not a fucking 6, bruv. Man's driving around with that little idiot wheel, yeah, the little idiot tire, blood, on your car. Crazy. Balance is off. You know them way there, like, it's not making no sense, bro. Like, what are you doing? Change the fucking wheel, blood. Change the tire. Like, why is man still driving around with a little idiot thing? And then you wonder when the thing's not, bruv, your car looks booky, fam. No one wants that little yellow tire, bruv. Man are driving around with a little yellow spare wheel, you know. It's crazy work, bruv. Like, this is what he is.
Like Saka.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. There's no alignment, you know. Man's driving, you know. Man's steering wheel's like this, cuss. Like, what man talking about? How's my car leaning to the side, broski? Like, this is what Liverpool are on. He's not a number 6. Do you know what I'm saying? Why are you trying to turn him into a number 6? Like, don't do it, bro. Like, cool, you got through the season. Now, go and get a proper 6 so you can play him in the position that he needs to be played in, bro. Like, people are saying, oh, he looks bad now. Brother, he used all his juice last season, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Vibes was getting man through games. My man was doing half turns, gliding through people, and everyone thought, yeah, he's going to do this every week. No, bruv. When you're playing in a team that's playing well, yeah, and everyone's, bro, like, they want to play every day, Lewis, bro. When you're winning games and you're running away with the league, yeah, brother, you want to play every day. You don't even want to train. You just want to keep playing matches because everyone's running on fumes at that point. As soon as you start losing, you start thinking, bro. As soon as everyone gets in their own heads, this is when all the problems start to happen. And this is where you need people with experience.
You see this whenever they concede a goal. Just shit themselves. They start overthinking. Bro. Suddenly McAllister's pulling out of tackles. Suddenly Gravenberch is pulling out of tackles. Suddenly Salah's touch is looking a little bit shaky. Or Gakpo's over touching with the ball. This is it. They weren't expected to be in this situation, and now whenever they get in it, they don't know how to get out of it.
Yep.
It's so 15-16 coded, it's insane. Because you look at the squad, like, there's no reason for you to be this bad, but here they are this bad.
It's an idiot thing. It's an idiot thing, people. You know what I mean? So the Liverpool thing, like, I think Arne Slot's gone in it. I think that he's lost the confidence of the dressing room. I'd go as far as saying we have absolutely zero evidence that he ever even gained it. Do you know what I'm saying? We have zero evidence that he even gained the trust of the dressing room because it's like, he didn't really have to do much last season. He was kind of just there. Do you know what I'm saying? He was sitting in the driver's seat and man's in a self-driving vehicle, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't even really know what's going on. But one thing is for sure is that them man look like they're in a world of trouble. And this is why United need to act quickly right now. Do you know what I mean? I think Liverpool will sack him. I think the pressure from the Liverpool fans, they will sack him, bro, because they have to. I can't even lie. Like, after winning the league, Liverpool fans are not going to sit here and watch this bro finish in the bottom half of the table. They're not going to do that, bruv. I'll be honest, man. I've got way too much faith here in the Liverpool fans getting him out of there, bro. Honestly. Like, I think the Forest result at Anfield was as good as the final straw, bro. Like, do you know, at
I'm
Anfield,
not even sure though.
they're not
Can't-
used to losing at home, bruv. I think losing at home hits Liverpool fans different. Like, Liverpool have been shit most of my life, yeah? And they never lose at Anfield, bro. Even when they were rubbish, bro. Even when they were rubbish, Man United struggled to beat Liverpool at Anfield. Even when they were crap, bro.
But I can't imagine them like vocally turning in the grounds like that. I could imagine like the odd boos at half and full time, but that comes with every single ground, to be honest. I don't think it's gonna turn like that. Now, I've seen like games or atmospheres like that before. I remember when we lost 3-1 to Liverpool in 15-16, and like it felt like that was when the fans were gonna turn. And then we also lost 3-1 to Southampton, and I thought that was when the fans were gonna turn. We lost 1-0 to a just promoted Bournemouth, and the fans still didn't turn. Because like that manager still won us the league a couple months ago. We were doing stand up for the special one in the grounds. So like I think like there'll be criticism in isolation, but I don't know if the fans are really like gonna turn.
But bro, do you
like
think that you spend the money that Liverpool spend, yeah, to just allow this manager to write the season off? I feel like the intent they showed in the transfer market, they have to keep the same energy with this manager, bro.
As much as I'd like to think that, I just don't think that they're gonna do it in ground. Because I feel like Liverpool's whole thing is you'll never walk alone, innit? So it's like, what are you gonna let him walk alone so soon? Now, if we got to like December, January, like mid to late December, January, I could hear it. Like I could genuinely see it, because now it's halfway through the season. I wouldn't be surprised if it started becoming a lot more vocal from that point, but I'd be shocked if like Anfield started properly turning now. Because it ain't just him. Like there's individuals that look like straight dog shit. Konate, Van Dijk, fucking Kirkes, McAllister, Gravenberch, Salah. There's enough, man. So it's like they gotta hold it as well. When Jose got sacked, Hazard, Costa, and Fabregas were all getting booed at the next game. So like I don't know. I don't know if they'll do it yet. I don't know if they'll turn them just yet.
Would you make of this though? Like the man said, but the season before Slot, they finished third with 82 points. The next season, he won the league with 84. So if that is the case, yeah, then that even strengthens my argument, yeah, that Liverpool weren't that good last season and that everyone else around them was poor. That's why they won it, because 2 points.
That is an insane stat. That's crazy.
That strengthens the argument. Do you know what I mean? That they just ended up there because everyone else was rubbish, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the reason why they ended up there. Not because they were good. 2 points more, won them the league. That's incredible.
It really was. City just collapsed.
Yeah. And also Arsenal drew 14 games, bro.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay.
That's what I mean. Like, bro, like Liverpool, this was always coming, bro. This was always actually coming. Like it just was delayed. That's it. But it was always coming. It was always coming. So like this, what we're seeing right now, we shouldn't really be too surprised. Like the demise of this, the demise of this team was always on the cards, bro. Do you know what I mean? And to be fair, like I didn't think it was gonna take this long to happen. I thought it was gonna happen last season. I predicted this season happening last season, and I was wrong because they ended up winning the league somehow. But everything that's happening to these man right now, I saw it coming. You know what I mean? So I can't lie. I can't say
that shirt again.
Yeah, I can't say I'm not happy about it, bro. I love seeing Liverpool suffer, bro. You know what I mean? I love
But
it.
all the shit that these men been talking all year is lovely, man.
Oh yeah, bro. They've been talking shit for the last 5 or 6 years or 7 years. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what? You're not even wrong with all of that. But yeah, they deserve this.
Mm,
Like, you spending like Chelsea, now you're realizing the expectation that happens when you spend like Chelsea. Hold that.
yeah. That's it.
Now it's not all Chelsea are sport brats for wanting a manager out. You lot are getting the energy.
Yeah. That's it, bruv. So yeah, man. Oi, big up everyone inside. You know what I mean? Chelsea, Barcelona, bruv. Like, can you guys, can you guys make a statement against Barca, bro?
Absolutely. The way that they play, it means that would help us a lot in transition, which is usually our more favored style of play, or like almost threatening, I'd say. Barca have a very leaky backline. They concede goals for fun. So do we. Like, I'm not going to act like we ain't perfect in that regard, especially with the quality of forwards that we're going to be playing. But there's no way I can't look at Barca and the way that they play and how they are defensively and not think there's a chance for us to get at them. Esteval will be starting. Look, Garnacho's going to be playing. Run in behind. You might have some opportunities. Make a statement for yourself. The midfield, we can absolutely dog walk. And yeah, like, let's try and minimize like the amount of threat on our centre backs, and we'll be good. Robert Sanchez, I find it hard to complain about him right now. He's been good for the last couple months. So just keep on the same wavelength, so I'm not complaining, and I won't be complaining. But there's a great chance for us to make a statement here. A really good chance. Teams that play the way that they do and play high up to the level that they do, that is bread and butter for Chelsea. And yeah, I agree they can hurt us to the same level. But you're asking from Chelsea's perspective. Of course, it's a great chance for me to make a statement. There's a great chance for Barca to win this game too. This will be like a more end-to-end than the game on Sunday. Sunday's going to be a lot more tactical, a lot slower, a lot more low scoring. This game, it's going to be a lot more open.
Yeah,
it's going
I
to be a
think
lot
so.
more just based on like how the players are and their decisions on the day. So, and like, we have a habit of turning up and being more switched on in the bigger games. This is going to be the loudest atmospheres the Bridge had in years. It's the first sellout that we've had in God knows how long. We've got the singing section pattern. Atmosphere is going to be booming. So definitely, I definitely think there's a chance for us to make a statement today.
I think so. Do you know what I mean? I think this is going to be an open game, and I think the open game actually suits Chelsea because I just think in terms of the way you're structured, I think you can play through Barcelona or even play around or over Barcelona, bro. I don't like that high line, bro. And especially when you got players like Garnacho and Esteval, if you're gonna play both of them, I just think there's too many holes in this Barcelona team. And you've seen worse teams than Chelsea get a lot of joy with this Barca team.
Club Brugge just drew 3-3 with them.
Literally, bro, they always get in shootouts, Barcelona. Always, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Even last season, was it the last season when them and Benfica were going band for band?
Yeah, the 5-4 thing or something. I think 4-3, 5-4.
In both legs, I think there was something stupid like 15 goals or something between the two games, or maybe more than that, bro. Like, them man are always getting in fucking shootouts, bro. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like, this Barcelona team, as much as it's entertaining, like, come on, bro. I think Chelsea's midfield, because of how robust your midfield is, I think if you can contain that area of the pitch, I think that you lot could do them.
Definitely, me as well, man. Like, I've been looking forward to this game for a good couple of weeks because I think Chelsea need another statement performance. Like, the form's been a lot better than a month or two ago. Yeah, no worries. Form's been a lot better than like a month or two ago, but we need a big statement performance. This whole week is about statements. Barcelona and Arsenal. And this is the game that I have more confidence for out of the two. Just because, like, low block or a high line. I know which one Chelsea is going to prefer, and it's going to be the high line. So, yeah, they've got Lewandowski. I think Pedri's back. I think Yamal's going to be fit for this game. We can still beat them. And we've still shown that we can beat the best of the best before. We just whooped PSG 134 days ago. So we can do the same thing to Barca. Wait, is there no Pedri? Oh, no Pedri. Nice. Nice. I thought you weren't making it. Lovely. Pedri bitched out of the Caicedo test. Let's have it, guys. Let's fucking go. Shout out the chat though. Big up the Chelsea Kings as well in here. Keep hitting those likes. Yeah, Yamal's back. Good. He can get locked up by Cucurella. Let's go. Let's go.
How you seeing that? How you seeing that duel going tonight?
Look, I won't front. Look, Yamal will have moments, but I expect Cucurella to lock him up. I'll be so real.
Cucurella knows him, innit? So if anyone's gonna have a game plan, it's him. But bro, I can't lie. There's certain man you can't plan for, innit?
No, I get it. Like, even though I think Cucurella's going to get the better of him, I still think Yamal's going to have his moments. There'll be one or two times where he gets past him or he embarrasses him, but I think for the most part, Cucurella's going to stay tight to him and he's not going to give him a lot of space to work with. And Cucurella's very good 1v1. He's very good at anticipating and being aggressive with his man. So, like, Yamal's going to have a very big test today. It's not like he can't pass that test, but look, I think Cucurella can lock him up as well. So it'll be a very good battle to see. Really good battle.
Nah, it will be. It absolutely will be. I'm not gonna lie, bruv. Now we'll definitely be watching that, guys, man, because I think that's probably the game with the most potential to be in a mad thing today. And they're saying Rafinha's back as well. Like, has he been playing though in La Liga, or is this his
I don't think so, because it's been mainly Rashford, isn't it?
Yeah,
I don't think Rafinha will start anyway. Probably
he wouldn't start anyway. Do you know what I mean? Because Rashford's obviously been Rashford's been playing the games, innit? In La Liga.
And he's been getting the GA and everything.
Well, at least outside of La Liga he has for sure anyway. You know what I mean? So like,
it's not been a La Liga thing.
Not really. I think he's only got 2 goals in the league, I believe. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know.
750 million man are expected to. Fair enough. I don't know where they get the numbers for that, but that's incredible. There's just sort of thing in the chat. Over 750 million people are expected to watch Chelsea tonight.
Huh?
I don't know where they get the numbers from, but yo, that's crazy.
That sounds crazy. That sounds absurd, bro. I'll be honest. That doesn't sound right. But fairs.
I don't know how they find those numbers, but I'll take that. That's lovely prop for the Chelsea. I'll take that.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that seems a bit crazy. But do you know what I'm saying? It's a big game though. Do you know what I mean? Chelsea-Barcelona is a big game. Hopefully the game does deliver, you know, because we gonna hype the game up like this and then it's shit, blood. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know how it will be though, just because like we'll be a bit boring to watch if we're facing like a mid block or a low block, especially if it's a back 5. Not when we play teams like this. Like when it was Tottenham versus Chelsea, it was always a good match. 1-0 or 4-3, it was always an entertaining watch. PSG, entertaining watch. Bayern, entertaining watch. Barca will be entertaining. Whether we win or whether we lose, I don't think it'll be one of them dead ones.
I hear it. Do you know what I'm saying? I completely hear that. That's funny, bro. This Cucurella thing still. He's gonna have to kick Yamal up in the air, bro, to be honest. I think that's the only way you stop someone like him, bro. I can't lie. His footwork's ridiculous.
Yeah, the World Cup ain't for like 7 months. He'll be all right.
Yeah.
You know, there's not even international football for another 4 months. You can kick him a little bit.
No, 100%. So, it's going to be interesting, guys. Like, we will absolutely...
And no Pedri. Just seen that too.
Yeah, that is potentially... Well, not potentially. He's one of the best players in the world at the moment. So, it's a big boost for Chelsea. But it's not like they lack quality in those areas anyway, bro.
Now, I wanted Pedri to play anyway, so there wouldn't be any excuses. But, it is what it is. Advantages are advantages. I'll take that. Just win this game and build momentum for the match on Sunday, because that match on Sunday, I'd argue, is even bigger.
How do you feel about that?
Statements. So I've said all season, this team is capable of maintaining a title race. I sit 2nd in the league, 6 points off Arsenal. Win this game and make it 3 points. So then nobody can doubt what we've been saying all season. This team's capable of being in it. I've seen enough men talking about how Chelsea fans are scared of being inside. I'm not. I've said all season, I've said I want us in this race. We are capable of being in this race. For whatever complaints you have about Chelsea and the squad building, this league sucks. And I've complained about the quality of this league for about 2-3 seasons. Just build a bit of consistency and some mentality. Because like the same thing I complained about with Liverpool, it was a problem with Chelsea. You get sucker punched and you don't know how to react. Now, like, we're getting back into form. That Sunderland game is just looking like a blip. It's 5 wins out of our last 6. Palmer's only just coming back. We've done all of this without Palmer. Beat Arsenal. Because if you do it, no one talk to me about we're not in a title race if we beat Arsenal. Hell, even if it's a draw, because we're still only 6 points off. But I want the victory. I don't want the draw. I don't want it to be 6 points at the end of the week. I want us to take it down to 3 and prove that we deserve to be here. Because this season, the bare minimum for me is about proving that you can last with the other teams in the title race for the season. Because I've said I don't want top 4. If I can't be in a title race, you keep me away from that and have me bored in 3rd or 2nd. Keep me around the title race because we are capable of staying here. Like, our problem is centre-backs. I hear all of that, but the full-backs and the midfield is quality enough that you can accommodate for it. Robert Sanchez, I'm not going to say that he's completely changed my mind, but I haven't complained about you since the red card against United. Good. That's a good thing. Keep that up, because if that's one key area I don't have to worry about, and it's only the centre-backs, there's not really as many worries. Now, we are one Wesley Fofana injury away from the centre-backs being a serious problem, but he's not injured right now, so I ain't got to think about it. You keep him fit all season, God willing, please. Then am I even complaining about centre-backs as much? Because Fofana is fucking quality when he's fit. The problem is he's been so unfit for so long, people have forgotten. And I get it. I actually get it. His injuries have been worse than Reece. They've been worse than Lavia's. I get it. Anyone who's forgotten how good he is, I understand, but he is that good. He needs to show that he can be relied on. And even last season, I got 4 months out of him, and then he rushed himself back. I hope he's learned from that. Don't rush yourself back if you have a knock. If they say a month, you're out for a month. Don't come back in 2 weeks. Come back in a month. But yeah, that game matters even more to me because I need that statement. I need Chelsea to show that they're good enough to keep in this title race.
No, facts. You're probably the only Chelsea fan that's saying it with his chest, in it with real vim. Yeah, that you lot should be in this title race. And to be honest, it's been a long time coming. Do you know what I mean? Not just the money spent, but it's one of them ones. You've been in and around that area. You got a lot of players that are of the level that they should be. You should be in a race, considering what everyone else is doing. And even though sometimes it's not the best to watch, you're getting the results, bruv. Like you said, the Sunderland game is starting to look like a blip when you actually look at the amount of wins you've had. So yeah, bro, it's mad. And the thing is, even not just the wins, I think, what is it? You lot are the 2nd highest goal scorers in the league as well, aren't you, or something like that?
Yeah, we're like top 2, top 3 for most offensive metrics, and even some defensive metrics like shots conceded. We're top 3 for that, or bottom 3. So we're doing our thing, and it's like, this is with no Palmer, with no Colwill. We've had Caicedo, João Pedro, Enzo all playing with knocks. We've had like the burnout from the Club World Cup and a 10-day pre-season. And this is us slowly getting back to a fully fit, fully sharp Chelsea. And we're still producing these metrics, these stats, and we're still sitting 2nd of the league. I get why people don't believe it, because it's a young Chelsea squad that hasn't shown that they can compete anymore. I mean, they can compete in the league. But ultimately, the youngest squad that managed to get 4th last season is only going to improve. It's only going to get better because that's what young players do. That's what young teams do. They improve as a collective. So it's just maintaining it, and it's just now about improving the mentality. Because our problem isn't the big games. The problem is when a Sunderland pulls up, or if you get a stupid red card. Like, we'd be joint top if I didn't get a dumb red against United and Brighton. I'm trying to call that stupid a couple of weeks ago. It's literally facts. United, I've got no reason not to believe we don't win that game 11v11. Brighton, we were winning 11v11.
Yeah.
And then we fumbled it off our own fault. And it's not the same as Arsenal fans last season, because Arsenal fans last season tried to act like there was a conspiracy against them from PGMOL. There's no conspiracy. We got stupid red cards. That's it. Our fault. I'm holding Chalobah accountable, Sanchez accountable. Hell, even Gusto, his red against Forest was dumb too.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we've got that out of our system yet or not. But we haven't got a red card in a while. The last one was Liam Delap against against Wolves. And that was so dumb. I hope that would be what like puts this whole red card thing into the spotlight. Because you're doing too much stupid shit.
Right.
I don't feel
What are
like
you
we're doing that
making
as
of
much now.
what are you making of Delap's start at Chelsea before you wrap up? Because I've seen a lot of mixed reviews, but the general consensus is that people ain't really happy with what you're getting from him so far.
Yeah, look, it's not been good, but it's just been too stop-start to like make any like sweeping statements of it. I'm not going to tell you it's been great. Like, there's been some good performances, very few and far between. But yeah, the Club World Cup, I won't say you impressed too much out there because João Pedro literally just spawned and like it's like we leveled up immediately. But then started the season okay, got injured, came back, immediately got a red. So now you've got a sour taste with the fans. And then the Wolves game, we didn't really notice you too much, and you was straight trash against Burnley. He played like he was on the lash last night. So I don't get it. Like, it's too few and far between, but it's not been good. But you need a bigger run of games. You need a bigger surface area before you can like really start saying this ain't good enough. Because right now you could still argue getting back to sharpness. Like, he hasn't had a lot of time playing with the squad in game. It's not enough. There's not enough to write him off with. It's not been good enough.
I hear that, and especially when obviously Mark Guiu came on and he impacted the game almost straight away. Like, it's one of them ones where, what's the deal with him and Maresca anyway? Because it seems like Maresca don't really rate him like that.
Probably just like too young, too inexperienced. Like, he barely played for Barca. He got Conference League minutes for us and then got injured the same game that Nicholas Jackson got injured and missed the entire rest of the season. So it's another one with him where he hasn't had enough games to even judge him in that sort of way. But he's at least looked a bit more positive in those minutes. Like, I just see Maresca, when Delap or João Pedro isn't impacting games like they were against Burnley, bring him on a bit earlier. I'm not asking for you to start him, because I don't know whether he's good enough to start anyway. But he always comes on with something to prove. He comes on and presses like a Rottweiler. He's physical and he's selfless when he's on the ball. That's something that you can work with in a 20-minute cameo. He's got all the physical attributes. He's got the determination. Now, in terms of the IQ, in terms of the technique, can we play him a bit earlier off the bench? And let's just see what he can bring. I'm not asking for you to start him. I don't expect you to. But 5 minutes, like, he can get more than 5-10 minutes off the bench at the very least. And then maybe you could, if he comes on and he like starts cooking in that sort of run, then maybe I can talk about starting him. Then that conversation can come in. Now it's just 5 minutes. 5-10 minutes is too short of a surface area to say anything. The only thing I can tell you is that he came on and he did what Delap didn't do, which was be selfless. Because Delap was being selfish all game, just trying to get the goal for himself because he ain't bagged for Chelsea in like 6-7 appearances or something. So
Yeah, this was really good. I can't lie, bro. But I rated his calmness to be able to do what he did and still get his head up and find the pass. Do you know what I mean? Because a lot of strikers, once they get past the defender, they only see the goal. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the man's adrenaline's flowing and he's like, yo, I need to get a shot off now. And to do that, I thought that showed quite good IQ, bruv. Do you know what I mean? And good temperament as well, because most strikers are shooting.
That's why I just want to see you get a bit more than just the minutes that I've seen. So he started against Sunderland, and I felt so bad for him because the one start that you got, and everybody had to be garbage. So you had no touches of the ball. Even Caicedo was garbage. Even João Pedro was garbage. So I can't judge you off that. I don't even know if you got 7 touches of the ball in that game.
Yeah.
I just need you to get like 20, 30 minutes if we're having a stink sesh. I don't even know if he's going to get in the next 2 games. Like, my next guess is going to be Leeds, unless the forward line is stinking that bad. because that's the only time where I'm going to be like, bring on Guiu. He just hasn't shown me enough to say, I need him to bag a winner against Barca or a winner against Arsenal. I ain't seen enough of that.
No, facts. You know what I'm saying? Big up everyone in the chat. Yeah, so the QR code is for the pay-per-view for my fight. It's next weekend, bro. So yeah, the QR code there, it does work. You can scan it. That's the link for the pay-per-views for the people that can't make it down to the fight, man. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, we're looking forward to it, man. I got my last sparring session tomorrow, and then we're tapering down for fight week. Also, the weigh-in, the weigh-in's actually in Epsom, bruv, next week on Friday or something like that. So if any of you lot in Surrey on that and you're around, you lot can pull up to that. Actually, it's like the weigh-in. There's gonna be a weigh-in and like
They're going to be live streamed.
like a little public workout. It is gonna be streamed on my channel. Actually,
Lovely.
you know what I'm saying? But if you guys if any of you lot are around that area, then you lot can pull up, bruv. You know what I mean? So obviously I'll give you lot details nearer the time. But it will be live streamed on this channel. So yeah, man. Got it to look forward to though, man. But man, big up. Let them know what you got coming up anyway. Are you going to the game later?
Yeah. I was gonna run a preview, but I've just realized I ain't got enough time to even do a preview stream, so I'm just gonna just jet off. And yeah, I'm gonna run a match day vlog review video, so keep a lookout for that post match. And then we're gonna have a review stream the day after on Wednesday, and also the Bayern Arsenal hate watch. So yeah, plenty of content. But for today, I'll be so real. We're just drinking and we enjoying the occasion, man. Chelsea-Barcelona, it don't come around too often. And I want revenge for 2018 when Courtois spread his legs. So, yeah.
Let's
get this up the Chelsea.
That's it, people. So, yeah, man, big up everyone inside. Make sure you subscribe to Lewis. Yeah, don't miss out on the content, guys. I'm going to redirect over to Monts. Rants and Gunners at 5 o'clock today because Lee's got to pop out. So, we're going to do Rants and Gunner before I do my Red Talk with Flawless, guys, and then obviously we're back for the Chelsea-Barca game. So yeah, man, busy day of content, people. Big up everyone inside. Let's get these likes up to 500 people. Drop a Rants raid in Monts' comments, and I'll see you guys over on Gunner's channel at